Welcome, my ownership babes. I used to feel completely stuck in debt, in survival mode. But then I thought, if these companies could use accounting to stay on track, then why could I not use it? So I borrowed 3 corporate accounting habits and I used those habits to become 100% debt free. Here's exactly how I did it, and you can too. At one point, I was managing over 6 figures in debt. I did not have a plan, a budget. I was basically winging it until I remembered in one of my business courses, we were discussing how companies are successful because they track everything. See, that's the core of accounting, making sure you know your numbers so you can make better decisions. So at that point, I started running my personal finances just like companies' books. Habit number 1, daily expense tracking. See, every company has a general ledger, which is a master record of every transaction. So I started doing the same every single transaction, groceries, bills. I was logging everything daily. I must admit, it was annoying at first. However, I started to develop a sense of control. I started to see where my money was being spent. I even start to see leaks in my expenses. I actually was paying over $200 a month in unnecessary subscriptions. Habit number 2, monthly reconciliations. Just like companies reconcile their bank statements every single month, I started doing my own personal monthly reconciliations. I started looking at what I thought I spent versus what I actually spent. I would say this habit was eye-opening. I started to see eras where I was impulse spending. I started to see where I was making errors, missing things. Most importantly, I was able to start to correct patterns very quickly. See, it was no more of just guessing at this point. It was all about data and making better decisions. Habit number 3, budgeting like an income statement. In accounting, income statements track income, expenses, and net income. So I started tracking my personal income statement. Income minus expenses equaled savings or debt payoff. See, I started using debt payoff and savings just like profit, something to maximize. And see, when I started thinking in terms of income statement, I stopped spending emotionally and I started spending intentionally. And see, that habit alone made me prioritize my mortgage, my debt, my expenses, and anything lifestyle came after. With these 3 accounting habits, I managed to pay off over 6 figures in debt in under 36 months. See, I stopped budgeting blindly and I started tracking like the accountant that I was trained to do, the accountant that was doing it for other mega corporations. I just personally started to do the same for myself. But here's the best part. See, even though I'm a retired accountant now, I still use these same habits and I have still remained debt-free many years later. You don't need an accounting degree in order to manage your money. See, if these corporations, if they're actually using these habits to survive and to grow, then you can as well. So I just want you to comment below which habit will you use or utilize first. And if you found this information helpful, then like, subscribe, and share with anyone that's ready to take control of their finances. Thank you for tuning in, and remember to track it, review it, and own it. Have a great day. Hasta luego.